Ladies and gentlemen, she is small in hardware. She is big in software. She has made the airplane her border. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, the compact and impactful Anne Kansime.
Yeah, let's give it up for the guest of honor, Gerard. Yeah, if you get married one day, you realize who the most important person is, whether you believe it or not. I'm doing this just for security purposes. If I go back home, I need to make a soft landing. You look handsome. Stop it. Barbara, you can shift and sit like on this other chair. Manya jokoma. No, na serious. And of course, usually whites are the guest of honor, but we all know how you got that ticket. Yeah. If you are white, you are the guest of honor. It does not matter what is happening. So thank you very much for coming. I hope you adopt someone before you go back home today. Yes. I'm so excited. Every time I'm given an opportunity to stand on stage alone and make Ugandans laugh as a single person, that's the moment of truth for me. Because I feel I'm under pressure. Because I cannot start lying to the likes of Saruba. That whole table there is a wrong choice. How you put comedians on one table, I feel like I'm on a way. Paburo, you're in the wrong side. Come this side, come backstage and we show you how it is done. No, see, do you know we are under pressure? Westerners where you put up your hand without fear of fear. Put up. But I'm beginning to think you're all wrong-sighted. How do you never sit in front? No, seriously, how is it? Even when I travel and say, Ugandans, where are you usually? In the corner there, I'm like, but... So I needed to tell people that Ugandans, we are short-sighted, wrong-sighted, so that they understand why they are too far. We are under pressure. Have you noticed how they have a strong urge to speak Uganda these days? No, seriously. You enter a boutique and clearly it is a kobusheshe who is attending to you. But kuramusanya tura ko wano bobo hururo ruhire tura ko hano. No, it became worse. No, you guys do not understand what's happening. I sat on a border from the National Theatre and I was going to Bukoto. I think this Muhima man, he has been traumatized. He has not enjoyed his stay in Kampala. And he has tried to become a Muganda with every step. So the man started telling me. And also got carried away. Mgeno kankubure kansin. Omanyi mwe musiba mubukabuka mubanga toyina kyotegera wano ku ground toyina kyomanyi nyo kankubulire. Oramanya nti juzi n'abadde waka aga kulista abashuma ne bajja. Sikuli nsase ndabya abashuma mu nsemu. Oyo mushuma yesi murabangako abashuma ne bajja aga Kristo ne bajja kwenzigi ne bajja kwa madirisa enshu yonna nesigara ngeri bwa na urdinga ntede. And remember, I'm also in character trying to look like I'm not feeling sweet. So when he said na urdinga ntede ngamba neda toteda nagamba nga hakansime wanyu. No, that is not toteda, it's totka. So and Barbara, you know what I'm talking about. See, they've even encroached on our traditional dances. You know, a normal Chinyankole to Barbara, why don't you come and we show off? Come and we show off. A normal. I need a drama just to play any chitaguliro or anything from Avia. Yee, but Ruku atanaka were. Ruku ati anaka were. Teka hansenkito. Zoom in. Yeah, for those of you who are wondering, there's no waist trainer. She's not intending to dislocate her river and find it in the back. How do you do those things of waist trainers? No, I still want to grow up and be... Have you seen these waist trainers? Have you seen them? Some of you will be breathing from your armpits. You wear a... No! Leave around wonder bras. They leave your breast wandering, but at least you know you're going to remove them and your breast will fall in place. Waist trainers! You're going to remove that waist trainer, you'll find the river when it is in the middle of the... We shall see. Some of you are laughing in installments because of those waist trainers you wore today. And you think she has swag when she's like, how will she laugh? How? This is how an original Chitaguliro dance is supposed to look like. Bobby Wine, I know you know where you met this girl, shaking her waist on stage. Gee, I know. Tonight, but you finished children. Yeah, children, you finished over. 4 more. Jesus. Barbara. Now, do you know what has happened? Pressure to be a Muganda. Thank you very much. My goodness. You decided to carry your foul play here on the stage. Please. Know your place. What's this? Konka, can you believe she has 4 children as if she vomited them? Where did they pass? Who looks like that? If you are suffering, tell us. We don't fear Bobby Wine. No, we can just find a solution. But did you see how Chitaguliro is supposed to be? Now you cannot find someone dancing Chitaguliro like this. But it's Chitaguliro, but I swear, we are under pressure to be Baganda. I don't know what is wrong with us. But meanwhile, Merry Christmas. See, Christmas is here. I know the question everyone is wondering, am I going to the village or am I not? You go. No, seriously, and I think the biggest problem, really, the challenge is getting back to the village and you meet all of us, our first loves are not from Kampala. If you are not from Kampala, yeah, of course you have to laugh. You remember. And in the village, people fall in love for all the wrong reasons. The most popular man is the one who milks cows properly. So what has milking cows got to do with being a good boyfriend? Unless you want to be milked. No, seriously. People end up with each other for all the terrible reasons. So some of you are scared of going to the village because of what you left there. You left there a girlfriend whose hopes you had risen. And she's there waiting for you. No, seriously. And we are busy taking things. You laugh. You are in the VIP. If you can't laugh from there, where will you laugh from? Laugh. Though I'm having problems with people who laugh and put their hands on their face. When you know that your face and your hands are not related. So if you know your zebra crossing pocket, don't do that. You're distracting some of us who are on stage. Not you, of course. Not your original black color. I'm talking about someone else who has just pocketed. She had and she has pocketed. If she knows that the car is over. But I think we are busy taking the city for granted, which I will not. Me, I miss the village so much. I can't wait to go back to the village for Christmas. Because things are cheaper there. You're rich. Whether you have money or not, you are rich. Just that you enter with new clothes you didn't have last Christmas. You are rich. So all of you better go home for Christmas. Please. I miss the photo shoots. Right now, I know studios are overwhelmed in the village because posing is fundamental. You even meditate. There's a whole full line of about 35 people with one cameraman who has rolled in the ground like 30 times trying to look for a good shot. And the people in the line are all in anticipation of which one is the nice pose. They even rehearse. Everyone is OJ told me I'm looking smart in this dress. It's making it hard for me to perform. So, and they're all struggling to find a very nice pose. Who remembers their most favorite pose when they were growing up? Don't bring bushes here. I know they had to do bushes, what? Anything. Who remember? Publisher to Beric. My favorite pose with my first almost boyfriend. Baja kukiriza. Would I be in stand-up without you? Stand and pose like a nigga. And I show you me as the girlfriend. Separate your legs preferably. Now, a typical pose at James Express. As an Express, the pictures would come after 3 months. But it would be written on. Hey, you see how they are high-fiving? You've remembered the home of us. Yeah, Express, they would come after 3 months. And then you have to look happy. You have to insinuate the perfume you wore. But now it has to look like we are connected. Watch the space.
You know? Yeah.
And if your man refused to pose with, thank you very much. Let's give it up for Pablo. If your man refused to pose with you like that, they didn't care about you. But the things we are taking for granted now, the only pose we have is, and that is even men, ye men who pout, God will, you will get there. He will be waiting for, who does that? As a man, you're also, so what are you showing us? At least we are showing lip balm. No, seriously, what are you showing us? The things we are taking for granted, I will not stop talking about them. Christmas carols. You back at people singing for you Christmas carols outside the supermarket. Are you serious? They are singing softly. Noel, Noel. And they sing so well. As a matter of fact, the night angels over here are lullabies. They come and sing for, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And not take a blanket and you sleep. In Imparo Chitanga. Do you know what night angels meant? 40 youth who have energy. 40 youth. They come and surround your house. That one room, the room. Auntie, do you have very many rooms in the village? They surround that house properly, hold the hands, and the choir dies on the door. And says, no way, no way, no way. And you know what you're waiting for? No way, no way, no. No, he. Meanwhile, your door is the drum, the window is the drum. Hey, she's opening her mouth. You have missed it. No, here Christmas Day, no, here Christmas Day. And they drum, and you wake up. You give them money, they go. If you don't, they start a second hymn. They start a second hymn, and those are things you're taking for granted here now. I'll never forget the day Father Christmas came to our home. First time in my village, they put him in the stadium for showcasing Father Christmas. Came, you needed to go take a picture. For us, that's what we thought. They told us you sit on the lap and you tell Father Christmas your problems and he solves them. Mawe. That day was special. I was following my sister, who I think didn't know that Father Christmas is not a counselor, or Mgeno, I think she took her burden. You know, the second carry your burdens unto Jesus. My kid sister carried her burdens to Father Christmas. But we didn't know. We Shine, whoever knows the Shine knows. So Shine starts telling Father Christmas, now, is it okay if we, okay, I don't know how possible it is going to be, but can we maybe use toilet paper next year? Even if it is yellow or pink or blue, just toilet paper, because the newspapers these days are expensive. We've resorted to boxes, but they have renovated the latrine. They used the buchangaleo. Who knows buchangaleo? Rough cast. The one where they do like, and then the wall is brown with buturututu. I know you know, if I describe you will know. Me, I called it buchangaleo growing up. So she had left home and they had renovated the toilet with that wall, meaning she could not use the wall to do what? To help herself anymore. So she was asking Father Christmas, is it possible for us to get toilet paper for once, at least for next year? At once, like, oh, is it possible for Daddy and Mommy to go on a business trip for 2 months so that we stay with Auntie Justine? Who knows those aunties that we used to have where it was the only place you'd go and have bread in the morning and in the evening? Me, I grew up knowing bread in the evening causes some traumatic death. Because they would tell us you can't eat bread twice. Once, and with blue band. That would only happen at Auntie Just. You know you had that auntie where you would take soda randomly. It is in the fridge there. Randomly, and there is soda. So she was praying that my parents go on some strange trip. And only come back 2 months later, sending us to Auntie Justine. But I think the best thing I'd ever seen at Auntie Justine's place was, I don't remember. Me, I used to think her TV catches viruses because you don't watch TV without showering. So I grew up knowing TV, you shower and you get close to TV. Who of you have an Auntie Justine? Who you knew? Most of the flashing toilet, first time was at Auntie Justine. It might be all of you grew up in the city. Sure. Aye, you want me to call names because I'm seeing you? Put it right. Put it right, I show these people. Who has an Auntie Justine? Hey. An Auntie Justina, where I know for you, you grew up in a one-room, the room separated by a curtain. Yet you said you had a sitting room, dining, and bedroom, all in one room. Murabimanya, you know. And there was a dining with 7 tables squeezing to each other, where you cannot sit and even sit on. The dining was like for show. They would serve food and you go to the compound to eat, but it was called dining. So they're all pretending like you grew up. Anyway, I'll leave you with that one. But before I go, actually, I want to thank my father and my mother who sent you greetings. My father, for the first time, I remember, actually, I recently went for a vacation. Now, that's when I know what a vacation is. But growing up, we won a vacation in a Nairo Special advert. Nairo Special Club, it was club. Advert. So that advert, I'll never forget it. We won a dinner to White Horse Inn. Who knows White Horse Inn? Now, growing up, it was a 5-star hotel in Kabale. Now I don't think it has a star. Does it still have a star? But for us, it was, I'm telling you, White Horse Inn, when you have been to Serena, complicated. There is no star right now. I think they are struggling. Maybe the star has like 3 corners waiting for the 4th one. I'm telling you, because now you can't compare that with the 5-star over here. White Horse Inn. Aye. First time, vacation. We didn't know what it was. My father entered the room they had organized for us. Those rooms where you have guys' bedroom, manya, children, what, and found electricity on, TV on, fridge on, lights on at midday. He said, okay, it's a vacation. We managed to pay all this. He went around switching off everything. Everything. In the meantime, Mommy was writing a rota, telling me I'm washing the plates. Telling my brother, you're the one mopping. Hasi you were shiny. Are in the morning, go chero jendo ze hari hananka na rebabi nocha echidiba swimming pool. Oyihe ya mizi abandi batakimuchire. Fetch water before everyone else has come. That was the vacation, the first vacation I ever went for with my parents. But this time around, this year, I managed to show my thighs to the whole world and the joke didn't slap me. I am a winner. Merry Christmas.
5-Star Madness. 5-Star Madness. 5-Star Madness. 5-Star Madness.